St Louis was established in 1946 by my grandmother Dorothy Mary Naish on its current site. St Louis always aspired to be the best and not the biggest provider of aged care. We take an extremely conservative approach to business and always focus first on our clients. We take very seriously our prudential requirements and the fact that we're entrusted to care for vulnerable elderly clients. We do now provide care for almost 300 clients, predominantly in the community, but also on our residential site here in Parkside.
The most important thing is their desire to work with elderly people, their desire to learn and understand more, and their desire just to treat people as they would treat their own family members. I think we staff enjoy working at St Louis purely because of the family feel that we have here. 37% of our staff have been here for 5 years or more, and 17% have been here for 10 years or more. So, you know, we are family. We all care for each other, we look out for each other. Everybody pitches in and does whatever needs to be done. If the laundry people are behind, we go out and fold linen. It's not your job, my job, it's everyone's involved.
Any experienced care professional would agree that the importance of culture is dependent really on staff longevity and consistency. St Louis has a very large number of staff that have been with the organisation for a long time. Our current Director of Nursing, I believe, Sue Toner, is the best Director of Nursing in Adelaide, and in my opinion and the opinion of others, has been with St Louis for more than 20 years.
The dogs all belong to me. Billy is 5 and he's got alopecia hair loss, which is of great concern to the residents. Ted, the white one, is 15 years old. He's deaf and he's blind, and I think a lot of the residents can relate to poor old Ted hopping around, and Albie is not quite 2 and he's the ratbag pup. So, and they love coming to the nursing home. The residents really love the dogs being here. They pop around and visit them and get their tidbits every day. And I usually get scolded if I don't bring them. So.
Communication typically in aged care has been primarily through phone calls, through email, through people visiting, maybe even a notebook in someone's home, where CareApp actually digitises this process, and it makes it really efficient for communication to occur through or by St Louis through to family members, providing them with a really a window into the care and wellbeing of their loved ones, reassuring them that their loved ones' care is second to none, that their wellbeing is looked after. One of the family members actually said when they received their CareApp messages that it made their day, and through their photos that they received, they felt really comfortable and confident in how their loved one was being taken care of or being looked after by St Louis.
We've got an OSCA plan, which is already implemented. All the dietary access is already there. I follow that, so we put it all down. So if we have any gluten-free people in, diabetics, it's all there. We just got to follow the plan. We have care plans, obviously, that we follow. It comes through the nurses and again through OSCA, so we can look at those and we can see some might want more fats or more proteins or smaller meals. And if it looks nice on the plate, people will tend to eat. If they see it looks presentable, if you go out to a restaurant and you see a nice meal, nicely presented, versus something that's been slapped up on a plate, your appetite probably wanes a little bit. We have moulds for our meals also, so that when we do our itemised meals, they come out as a carrot or they come out as a piece of fish or a sausage. I mean, I've been here 12 years, company's great. We take care of our clientele, our residents, that's what we're here for. And as I said, everything's followed down through the policies, so everything goes by the book.
When the residents come in, I like to get to know them, well, so I can find out individual things that they like. So, it was expected that every afternoon there'd be a big whiz-bang thing going on in the activities room, whether you wanted to go or not. These days we look more at the individual, what they like, their different abilities, because not everybody wants to be in that group environment, and at home you certainly didn't have big parties every day. Well, I don't. So it's more finding the thing that suits the person. We have what we call the therapy chair, where a resident can come and sit if they're feeling a bit anxious, or and we'll let them come in for as long as they like until they've got over that little sort of anxious moment. I've got one lady that helps me every year with the footy tips. It's a very important job that she does. She's now 100 3/4, and she says she might be here for the next footy season. I reckon she will. I remember I had a gentleman called Tom, and we went on a bus trip down to the beach one day and we went fishing, and I had some fishing rods, and we stopped and we got bait, and we had a picnic lunch right on the beach, drove up in that access cab, and he was a bit unsure about fishing, so I had to show him what to do. So up with the pants and into the water, and next minute he's next to me and we didn't catch anything except seaweed. He thought he would never have the feel of sand in the lake between his toes. Also recently started a swimming program where we've taken 3 residents. One has lost the use of his left side, hasn't walked for many years, but in the pool he can walk. Another lady with quite advanced dementia gets in that pool and starts giggling and swimming on her own. And one other lady who used to do synchronised swimming, and that's taken her back to her youth. So huge success. And the other one is for our more frail people that we started, which we call the Forget Me Not Scenic Tour. We can take the people in their big chairs and the other people with more frail residents out into the community, whereas a lot of people think that you can't do that, but we can.
St Louis was Australia's first low-level in-home dementia care provider in 2003. The Department of Health expanded that program Australia-wide in 2004, and then St Louis was equal first high-level in-home dementia care provider in 2005, and we're also Australia's leading LGBTIQQ provider, establishing an LGBTIQQ specific home care service in 2012.